Meanwhile, Ukrainians continue to dig in against the Russian invaders, and they're not alone in their fight. Local officials say over 26,000 volunteers from 50 different countries have come to aid their cause, including Americans. Our next guest is one of those American volunteers, a former paratrooper who was deployed to Iraq multiple times. He's going by the name Paul. Welcome to the show. Paul, thank you. I want to ask you, why have you joined this effort? And if you can, give us a sense of sort of where you have positioned yourself.
Hello there. Hello from North Kiev. Yes, so I moved to Kiev in late 2020. It's a beautiful country. It's a beautiful people here in Ukraine. And so life was very good for me here. And so when this invasion got closer and closer, I started to think about what I was going to do. And I decided that I would stand here and fight with the people of Ukraine. The Georgia Foreign Legion has been active here for about 8 years. After their war with Russia, they started saying that Ukraine was next, and for many years they've been preparing for this moment. So I've been helping them train civilians, and then I've been helping them fight and defend Ukraine as this past 2-3 weeks of fighting has continued.
Paul, Vladimir Putin grossly underestimated the fierce resistance of the Ukrainian people and their forces. You're out there amongst them. Tell me about how strong the Ukrainian resistance is, and can they survive and fend off the Russian forces as they close in on you in the capital city?
So the whole entire population has gone into a full war mode. All the roads that are still in Ukrainian control are on total lockdown. The entire population that has remained here in Ukraine has rallied behind the country, and as the war atrocities are on social media, everybody is just aghast at what's going on here as they've started targeting civilians as well as military. But from the younger generation to the older generation that remembers Soviet times, this whole country is fiercely fighting for the independence that they just celebrated 30 years this year.
Paul, are they suffering war crimes? We have heard much about the indiscriminate bombing and attacks on civilians. Is what you're seeing in the streets equivalent to war crimes?
Yes. So, I mean, they're trying to basically erase this country, and they're trying to genocide the sovereignty and nation of Ukraine. For centuries, these people they're the strongest Europeans. They're beautiful people, but they have the strongest spirit to fight, and it's a righteous fury that fuels these people as they see their friends and family go into fight. And meanwhile, Russian air is attacking indiscriminately now in civilian sectors and military. And so you've seen what happened in Kherson. I'm here in northern Kiev. Georgian Foreign Legion is active here, and there's artillery and airstrikes here at the moment, and everybody's bunkered down. But the people themselves are trying to carry on as strongly as they can in somewhat resemblance of normal life here. So it's very inspiring to see this huge population, a country the size of Texas, and everybody is 100% behind their native home here.
Paul, thank you for your service to our nation. As someone who spent some time in Iraq, I've seen the fierce fighting you've done, but you're not with U.S. troops. You are obviously with Ukrainian forces, and it does appear that the Russians are continuing to soften the battle space, if you will, and surround Kyiv, which you know what happens next. Are you worried for your own life?
I'm worried for the children. I'm worried for the families here. And so I'm going to do what I need to do as a friend and ally of Ukraine. And I'm with the people, and we'll fight to the end here. So I just call on America to send the arsenal of democracy and help out Ukrainians with the airspace now, because they're in mortal danger. Every single Ukrainian, the front line is everywhere.
Paul, stay safe over there. Thank you for taking time to join us, and please check in with us as the battle continues to give us updates. Thank you, sir. Molly?
Thank you. God bless.